Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 10 on the Kokro BT project. All right, so it's been a while. Um, I'm kind of trying to be stable now because um, after the heavy downpour here in Dubai, there was a lot of work for us to do because I work with the electricity company of Dubai. And so it looks like things are stabilizing now, and so I can get back to my videos and share some project that we've been executing behind the scenes. So this house was built by some real estate people and left alone, and my client decided to buy one of them. And so if you watch from episode 1, you can watch the Kokrobite project. So my client bought one of the property and we are doing the finishing work. So the structure was already put up without a roof. And so my team went there, we did the parapet design and we put a roof on top, and he got his own man to do the burglary bars, and Mr. Hammond did the electrical wiring, both 110 and 220 system, and I think, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, and he did all the air conditions. So everything pretty much here is solid. Okay, everything much here is solid. There's no issue here. And so for now, we are heading on for the plastering, which what we have done now. So Mr. Dade and team are here to do the plastering. And right after the plastering, we're going to head on to do the POP works, skimming of the wall, both inside and outside. Wiring will take place. There's going to be floor screeding, and after the floor screeding, we're going to look at the doors, what type of doors he want to put. He said he needed a glass door at the main entrance, so we're going to do all of that for him. All right. So this project, we are going to do the finishing, interior decor. We're going to do all of that. Okay, so seek and stay and journey with us whilst we finish this house completely. All right, it will be a great experience. It's a learning process. We learn every day. Okay, and I discover new things, new artisans every day. And once I approve of them, I will put them on the channel and everybody can utilize them. Okay, in the meantime, we are here and we are doing wonders. So it is advisable that your burglary bars are stainless steel and they apply what we call the primer, especially when you live by the coast. Everything you do should be stainless. I wouldn't recommend galvanized when you live by the coast. You have to do a stainless steel. Everything you do should be natural wood and all of that, because if you tend to go for these artificial metals and all of that, the breeze alone will cause a lot of corrosion, and then with time you'll begin to hear some funny noise when you open the doors or your drawers. You'll be hearing some funny noise here and there, and before you realize they are falling off or it's corrode. You understand? So it is always important to seek consultation when you want to put up something. Always seek consultation. Okay, yes, talk to people, talk to the expert, get some advice before you proceed. Now you can see that here they did not use the corridors block for the, you can see all on your right hand side, the same property is over there. You understand? Okay, it's kind of a real estate a builder who put up all this. So we are modifying it to a modern standard, and they didn't use a corridors block. So after the plastering, you're gonna see the beauty. Okay, yes, you're gonna see the beauty. So Mr. Dade and team did a parapet. We put on the roofing sheet. Look at this plastering. Is this not beautiful? That's one thing I love about Adade. Adade and his team, they are matured. They are not just boys, no. These are matured people, responsible people. So when they are working, they work to the core. Yes, this plastering is excellent. It looks beautiful. So you could see that it has transformed this particular area. Look at that. This whole area has been transformed. And that's one thing about plastering. Plastering is expensive and very difficult. Most people look down and say, oh, you're charging me too much. But if you don't pay them well, they will not give you a good finish. That's how most of them behave. Because there's no measure in Ghana to measure how much you have to pay this person or pay that person. They only have a standard way and say, okay, pay them by day. And by daily wage, how do you determine the daily wage? Are you going to use that of the, is it Standard Food Authority or whatsoever? The daily wage, $1? Is it $2? $3? It depends on who is watching from the stethoscope, or is it stethoscope or telescope? Yes. It depends on which lenses you're watching from, though. Because if you're telling someone to get a daily wage of $1, that is an insult to them. To some people, it's a blessing, but to some of the artisans, no, they really work hard. And plastering is a difficult job. That's Obroni. Obroni was once here in Dubai. He was in a construction company, but he decided to go back home. Look at him. So we call him Obroni. That guy is a hard-working guy. He did some dressings in my house, and man, I love it. It was superb. I've always loved him. Okay, so look at this. Look at the other houses on the right-hand side, and look at this one. We've transformed this house completely. Now you can see that underneath the block work, we've left those portions. Okay, the reason for that is that we're going to dig the ground all the way to the ground and then do the plastering all the way down there. You understand? Most people, when they do plastering, they don't dig the ground. And so in case there's any water or is any erosion, it washes away and then you've exposed again the block. So they need to dig down and then do the plastering all the way to the core of the footings. If not the footings, at least halfway through. You understand? It's very, very important to do so. Okay, so basically that's what you're seeing. It's turning out so beautiful. So beautiful. And the windows should be linear in order to receive the frame. The aluminum frame, once you put the aluminum frame, it has to look beautiful. There shouldn't be any gap on here and there. It must look beautiful. Okay, air conditioning pipes, everything installed. I think I need to raise the alarm of a CCTV. Yeah, I think CCTV. He's not done a CCTV yet, so if possibly we can go with a CCTV for him, he will do that. And then also solar system, just in case. Okay, he needs to just get about, say, 5 kilowatt or 10 kilowatt just to be as a backup. Should there be a blackout for more than 24 hours, he'll be able to sustain himself. You understand? It is very, very important. At least have some backup. Okay, and if you have the money to go off grid, then that's fine. So you don't pay bills anymore. You don't have to pay bills anymore. So yeah, everything is turning out to good, turning out to be nice. So hopefully in episode 11, episode 12, going on to 13, you'll be seeing a massive transformation in this house. Okay, sometimes we have to look at the type of sand we use for the plastering and the cement. Mostly they recommend you can use 32.5R. But I strongly believe 32.5R, the strength has been reduced. The 32.5R that we know before is not the same today. So for you to get the best out of your plastering, you go with the 42.5R. You understand? You go with the 42.5R, and that will bring out the best. It will last longer, and then add a little bit of waterproof chemical. Okay, and that's it. You're good to go. The sand too, you can get a very good sand, and then if they have to sieve the sand, they have to sieve it so that you get all the clay out of it and those chaff and stones out of it, so that your plastering will look smooth, because those clay in there also cause a problem. You understand? They cause a problem. Another factor of plastering is scaffolding, like this one. You would have to provide scaffolding for the masons. Okay, it's not just the ania, the labor, just cement. No, all these are part of the estimate. So when an estimate comes to you, I would prefer you take your time and review. Don't compare estimate blindly. Most people do that a lot. Oh, Akwesi brought his estimate is cheaper, it's 10 times cheaper than yours. Why is yours expensive? But you have the estimate right in front of you. Just go through and get all the information. What is he saying? List them one by one and compare it to Akwesi's own that you said is cheaper, and then do the arithmetic. Oh, okay. Because Akwesi did not provide scaffolding in there. The carpenter is going to do the scaffold. You have to pay him. You will need board and everything for the scaffold. When they finish one portion, the carpenter would have to come and remove the board and do another scaffold on the other section. So all this should be part of the estimate. The mason is now supposed to be removing and fixing. He's doing carpentry work at the same time he's doing the masonry work. They will not do it. They will not do it. Gone in the days where they will do an L shape and put it on a wall and use the wood to support and stand on it. Most people fall, and most of them have learned their lessons. Safety is paramount. It is important. So if you don't give them a proper scarf, they will not climb and do the plastering. So all these are part of your estimate. Scaffold, carpentry, okay, labor for the carpenter as well. And then that of the masons and all that they have to do. Are you with me? So when you are going to do a plastering in your house, please prepare, because there's a lot that goes into plastering. There are petty things that you have to do. By the end of when your house is completed, you still need a mason to do some finishing touches for you. If you've learned something from this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you've not, okay, and let me know if you need my services. I'm here to help you. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.